revolution will be live.
Welcome back once again to Judicious students. Today's topic we'll be talking about customer touchpoints. We'll start with the introduction part of customer touchpoints. Basically, every brand aspires to provide a rich customer experience to their customers, and accordingly, they make numerous efforts towards that direction. But keeping in mind today's market scenario, where all the markets are mature markets, having a great product or just having a great service is not the only thing that will lead to an elevated customer satisfaction levels. There has to be a collection of other aspects such as websites, billing, delivery, and support that also contribute towards our customers satisfaction level. And all these things have to be designed keeping in mind the best interest of the customers. So, what exactly do customer touchpoints mean? They are various stages, or you can say various points, where a brand it interacts with the customer from starting to the end. Let us see this with the help of an example. Someone just saw an ad for a new sports shoes online, and so first what they did was they visited the brand's website for details, check out checked out certain reviews or certain customer review websites. Then if they are convinced, they will contact the company's support or service rep for a nearby store, and then ultimately they will go and make a purchase. So the purchase actually happened at the company's physical store, but this journey it started online with an ad, and it went through various mediums. This is why all the customer touchpoints are very important, and they must be designed in such a manner to serve the customers right. Now, based upon the phase of the customer journey in which the customers are, these customer touchpoints are divided into three categories, namely before purchase, during purchase, and after purchase. Now, why are these customer touchpoints important? They provide an interaction or encounter between consumers and the brands. But we'll just look at from the company's point of view, what impact does these customer touch points have? We can just start with considering these three reasons. Number one, customer touchpoints are the deciding factor for consumers along their journey from discovering a brand to becoming a loyal customer. There is no phrase in this relationship with consumers that does not involve touchpoints and how companies plan and create these moments. This is something that can make or break a customer acquisition or retention effort. Point number two, customer touchpoints can be customized according to the demographics of individual consumers as well. That helps the marketeers and product developers because they do not have to create a single standard product for all the consumers, whereas they can interact with the consumers through their touch points and create customized products and services and offerings as well. So there is a room to be agile, and that is absolutely a good news for the companies. And the last reason is point number three, customer touchpoints can help companies measure and track their progress as well. Companies they recognize quickly how they might measure engagement with each medium, whether that's video views, search rankings, time spent on a page, or clicks, and stuff like that. And when they measure data from consumer touchpoints, they can also create and curate content and refine their strategy for a greater success. Now we'll just have a look at certain customer touchpoint examples. If you look at the before purchase customer touchpoint examples, one is online ads. All those ads which you see while you are browsing the internet, they are online ads. They might be in the form of banners, and pictures as seen in this example. Then we have social media. We are all on Facebook and YouTube, so there might be certain Facebook news feed where you are getting advertisements, all or in YouTube where you go and to watch a video, and there are certain other advertisements that are being played before your actual video plays. So they are all again before purchase touch points. Next, we have referrals. Referrals is also called as word of mouth. So it is more effective than any other promotional or marketing mix. You would not believe, but a staggering 83% of customers said that they trust their peers, family, and friends for referrals. Next, we have search engine optimization or SEO. These are the results which Google throws at you when you go and search about certain thing on its search bar. So these are again, they prove to be a very, very important. Just imagine if your product appears on the first page of a Google result, then it gives a very positive impression in the mind of the prospective customer. Then we have blog content. If you are writing quality content on a blog, then it can increase the organic search traffic by over 400% on the website. Then is a company's website itself. The one on the left is having so too much of pop-ups, and all those things are very cluttered, whereas on the one on the right is the one where it is very neatly placed. It is actually very much, it adapts very well to mobiles, to tablets, to laptop screens. So these also play a very important role in the minds of a customer. Next is boosted social media content. All those content which the companies put on the social media, and they actually pay for promoting their materials across all the social platforms. So that is also a part of before purchase customer touch points. Then we have videos. They say that YouTube is the next Google, right? And having a presence on YouTube is also a very important factor, decisive factor, and it's also a very, very effective customer touch point as well. Then we have partnerships. These partners can either be experts, authorities, or influencers in the industry, or maybe other businesses that promote your content, your product, your offering on their own page. So these are just some social media influencers, as you can see on your screen. They also do this kind of stuff, these partnerships to promote other businesses. Then age old way is press releases, where a company releases an official statement about their next product or service or any offering. Then we have print and out of home campaigns. These are all those hoardings and boards which we see while traveling by road. So these are also before purchase customer touch points. Then we have during purchase brochures. They are all kept at all the stores and all the showrooms. So these also help in creating a touch point for the customer. Then customer reviews, again very important. And point of sale, the place where you are actually paying for your product. That is the place where also customers they interact with the brand, and that is also a very important kind of a touch point over there. And the last one is after purchase feedback survey. Customer satisfaction surveys are very, very important thing, where the companies they try to get back to their customer who has already purchased their product by asking how satisfied was he with the product or service, since how long has the customer has been using this product or service, how often do they use the product or the service at hand, and what is that one thing that impressed the customer most about that particular product or service. Also, what was that one thing that disappointed the customer the most about that product or service, right? And what they actually liked about the product, that one thing which they seriously liked very much, and again, what did they not like about the product, right? And most importantly, would they use this product or service in future, one thing, and would they recommend this product to others as well. So these are also very important customer touch point. Then we have emailing list, right? So companies, they continuously stay in touch with their customers through emails so as to continue receiving feedback from the customers. Community management, a lot of companies, they run certain community programs on all the social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, Insta, and Snapchat, where they try to bring together all the existing customers, may it be through road trips or certain community programs, so as to continuously stay in touch with the existing customers. Knowing these touch points in the before, during, and after purchase stages is very important, but that is not the end of it. In fact, it is the starting of it. To elevate customer satisfaction, firms need to deliver a great customer experience across all the touch points and meet the customer expectations throughout the customer journey. This can be done by touch point mapping. So what does touch point mapping actually mean? Touch point mapping basically refers to summarizing, all these interactions that a customer have with the organization or a brand. It helps to look very closely at each phase of the buyer journey and the points where customers interacted with the brand. Touch point mapping is essential since it also allows brands to understand customer experience at every step and how the same can be improved. Firms can start creating maps by imagining all possible avenues customers will use to interact with the brand. How and where to begin with touchpoint mapping? To start the touchpoint mapping, first the firms need to be careful about these four important aspects, namely identifying each touchpoint, mapping them, improving touchpoints, and then reviewing them regularly. Number one, identify each touch point. Customers will interact with the brand at various stages. Now, firms need to recognize all these interactions and they must club them accordingly. Like before purchase, which contains website, advertisement, word of mouth, we just discussed about that. During purchase, product demo, point of sale, checkout lines, and after purchase, like thank you messages, billing, customer surveys, etc. Second is map them. Once the firms know the stages at which a consumer will engage with the brand, they must rate the experiences in that chronological order itself. Number third, improve upon the touch points. Identifying the touch points is only half the battle won. What comes next is very, very important. That is improving the touch points to improve the customer interaction. If it is customer service, then companies must ensure that all the queries are resolved in a timely fashion. If it is billing, then making sure that there are no discrepancies at all. The last is review regularly. With after purchase touch points, firms will always interact with customers through advertisements, marketing emails, and customer surveys. These need to be continually visited and refined for improved customer interaction and experience. With this, we wind up with the session. Stay tuned for more about CRM and related topics. Thank you so much.